We have rapidly reached the end of 2021, but what have we learned through the past 12 months? Let's talk about it. Hi guys, I'm Jay News. Welcome back to the channel. Before I get started, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, click subscribe and ring that grey notification bell so that you know every single time that I make videos. Now, let's get into this. Well, another 12 months have been and almost gone. 2021 is almost behind us. It's the second year of the pandemic, and I suppose the question to ask is, what have we learned in the past 12 months? I've said this before, but it feels appropriate to say it again. We learn from experience that human beings never learn anything from experience, and 2021 definitely goes to highlight that. An example of that is protesting. Protesting has been going on for decades and decades. It was big in the 60s and 70s, and of course it's now big in 2020 and 2021. But what has it achieved? Answer: fuck all. And that's no revelation. That's not really a surprise. Protesting has never really worked because the people who listen to the protesters are other protesters. And the people that don't listen to protesters are the people in power. If people in power did listen to protesters, then over the many decades, many things would not have gone ahead, would have been changed, and life could in some ways be somewhat better. For example, he was protesting in the 60s. Ban the bomb! Ban the bomb! We don't want nuclear war! Ban the bomb! Oh, look at all those protesters asking us to ban the bomb. Fuck them. And now in 2021, my body, my choice. I don't want the vaccine. My body, my choice. Oh, look at those protesters pretending that they've got a choice. Fuck them. On a more positive note, we have learned that some things are now legal. For example, blackmail. Yes, I'd like to think that blackmail is now legal because after all, the politicians are getting away with it. Why can't we? I wonder if that argument will hold up in a court of law. Right, my lord, the accused is hereby charged with blackmail. Ah! Blackmail, that's illegal, don't you know? What made you think you can get away with it? Well, Your Honour, I just saw that as the government got away with it, I could do it too. You make a very valid point, but no, for you, it's still illegal. We've also learned that years of friendship, marriage or a relationship or close family ties now mean fuck all when it comes to difference of opinion. For example, if you are pro-vaccination and your friend, lover, or family member is anti-vaccination, it is not uncommon for that friendship, partnership, or family tie to be literally torn apart. I've had my BFF for 20 years, nothing comes between us, even though she's vaccinated, and I'm dead against it. Oh, Brooke, by the way, I'm double vaccinated, so you can fuck off, you anti-vaxxer. We've learned that people have got nothing else to talk about apart from the virus, the vaccination, or the government. Those really still are the three hot topics around the world, and it's causing the biggest division. The people who have been vaccinated still talk about vaccinations and the government and the virus, and the people who are against vaccination always still talk about the vaccination, the government, and the virus. And my advice to both groups is shut the fuck up and talk about something else. If 2021 has taught us anything about the virus, it is that it's still around, it's still mutating, and that we just need to learn to live with it. End of story. Talk about something else. Go out there, get a fucking hobby, do something else with your time because frankly, I know I, and probably you, are sick and tired of fucking hearing about it. We've learnt that there is no such thing as loyalty anymore and that your job is really superfluous. On top of that, we've also learned that fear and threats are more powerful than any action. I say, you're one of the best employees I've ever had. I really value the contribution you make to our company. Oh, thanks, boss. I really appreciate it. By the way, I'm not going to get vaccinated because I feel it's my body, my choice. I completely respect that you don't want to get vaccinated. Unfortunately, I need to fire you. And on the subject of fear, we have learnt yet again that people will buy into fear and let it run their lives no matter what. We've learnt that people no longer question things anymore. People don't want to think for themselves. They are told what to think, told what to believe, and told how to act and comply, and they just go along with it. For example, the whole mandatory vaccines and having to check in and show your vaccination passport wherever you go these days, especially where I live in Melbourne. People are told, you must do this, and people go, okay, no worries at all. We're all acting like we've been living this way for years, and yet it's only been in for a few months. However, I suppose the good thing out of that is it does show that humans can adapt and change quite easily to suit their environment. We have learned, once again, that the media really does control and influence people's lives. Of course, the one thing that a lot of people haven't learned is the best way to disassociate from that is to stop watching the news, stop reading the fucking newspapers, and stop paying attention to all the news-related things on social media. The media out there really does control people's lives, whether you believe that or not. And fear-based media propaganda is really where everything begins in your mind. Hello, welcome to the Channel 5 News. Another strain of the coronavirus is now going rampant around the world, and there is every single reason to be fearful and go out there and buy lots of toilet paper yet again. Oh no, another variant! Need to buy everything! And finally, we have really learnt how corrupt the world and the world leaders really are. No matter where you live in the world, what country, what state, what county, wherever, we have sadly learnt that the leaders don't give a fuck about you and your opinion, probably never have, and definitely never ever will. Unfortunately, plebs like you, like me, we have got no say in anything. We can make as much noise as we want, we can protest, we can make videos, we can have hundreds of thousands of people on the streets demanding that somebody be resigned, that somebody be sacked, or that things change, and unfortunately, your opinion doesn't fucking matter because the world is corrupt. I wish it wasn't, but sadly, that's it. So putting that all behind us, what can we now hope for moving into 2022? Well, let me put this to you. Let's forget about any virus that's going around the world. Let's forget about any form of medication. Let's forget about any of the bullshit that the leaders in the world want to throw in our particular directions. Let's forget all of that. We've had 2 years of hardship, no matter where you live, head fucks, heartaches, emotional trauma, mental stress, the lot. Let's make 2022 an amazing year. So commit to yourself this one thing. Don't think about the virus and the problems. Don't talk about it, don't listen to it, just get on with your life. Make 2022 a year where you decide to be happy. One of the best ways to be happy, of course, is to fill your world and your life with laughter and comedy. And tickets for our Censored Tour, which is premiering in 2022 at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, are now on sale. So check out the link in the description below. Have a look at my website or the WTF Show website. You can get your tickets online right now. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel, ring that great notification bell, and remember, don't be a fucktard. I suppose we've also learned that history does in fact repeat itself. I mean, whoever thought that we'd see people like Hitler in 2021?